When have you let go to be the leader that you are called to be? I think of a time when actually it's non-traditional. I was on vacation and I was called to be, in a sense, the leader that I wanted to be as a parent. We were in Turkey and we went whitewater rafting, and it's an adventure. And as an adventure, I threw myself into it. Never been whitewater rafting before. It was my first time. It was our family's first time, and the water was super, super cold. It was not easy, and it was rewarding. 6-degree temperature. About 2 hours took us to bus up to the top of the mountain. This was in Turkey, Antalya, Turkey, just outside Antalya, Turkey. We joined a group of others, family of 4 we were, and when we were whitewater rafting, we thought that was it. Get on the raft. Once you get used to the water, it was super cold, but it was exhilarating, and so on. And at one point in the adventure, we were asked to leave the raft and challenged to jump into the water and let the tide take us. And the water was actually it was like the water was flowing and it looked dangerous. And yet our organizers felt it was safe for us to do so. So it was a time when I surrendered, let go of control, to be the leader, the parent I wanted to be, the example that I wanted to set for my boys. So I jumped in. My sons jumped in, and our courage took us to the other side. But let me tell you, when you look down at the water and you see it flowing and you actually can't see the other side, but you know somebody's there, or you're told that somebody's there. We jumped in. When I reflect back on that story, I think about surrender. Surrender surrender to or let go of what I can't control of, get control of, to take an adventure in that case, do something I've never done before, and put myself in someone else's hands. It was a tough time, and at the same time, it was symbolic for me. So what do we learn about surrender? When we surrender control, we get a sense of our own inner power, our own inner strength, and we make choices. Personal choices as well as professional choices, I believe. What I learned about surrender is to lean in on my personal power, which I know I have when I do know I have it, when I can actually tap into it. So I'm inspired by that story, and I'm inspired by that event in my life where I did let go, I surrendered, and I looked at my own inner power, not consciously. Right now I think about it consciously, but I leaned in on my courage, what my father taught me, as you'll see in a previous video, is to lean in and trust myself. The trifecta of self-belief, self-trust, and self-worth. To me, resilience comes also from the ability to surrender to what we cannot control and to lean in on our inner qualities, our inner resilience. If you'd like to learn more, please reach out to me. And I'll leave you with this, a statement and a question. The statement is, in the river of life, be the rock and be the water and let the water flow. My question is, who is the leader you want to be when you're called to surrender? See you around. Please comment. Bye.